All right, hey there YouTube. My name is Brian Kujau. I'm a Google certified trainer, and in this video we're going to be looking at a Google Sheets overview for beginners. So just going through some really basic items and functions, and let's get into it. So some basic terminology first is the cell. So every one of these little boxes is referred to as a cell. Columns are all of these vertical ones. Rows are the horizontal. So that's some basic terminology. To highlight everything, you can click this box right here. To change the font, you simply click on a cell that you want to change, and you can go up here. So the default is Arial, but let's say you want Times New Roman. Let's say you wanted to change the entire column. If you just click the letter at the top, it highlights all of them, and then you can change to Times New Roman. Also, that size might be kind of small, so you can adjust the font size here. They have a couple default sizes, or you can type in a custom size, such as 13.5. And now that I make that bigger, you see that the text starts to bleed into the other column. So to adjust the size of a column, you can simply drag it like so. So you just hover your mouse until you get an arrow, and then you can drag it left and right. You can do that with all of them, and the same thing with a row. You could adjust the row. Next is the border. So that's this little box window icon here. So if you want to give an outline to the cell, you do so like that. Or maybe you want to give a border to everything. So again, click the box up here and then choose this border. Next is alternating colors. So to do so, let's say I just wanted this bit of information or these 11 rows. So you can just click and drag these 11 rows. Let's say it was a roster or something. And then you'll go to Format, Alternating Colors. And now you can choose a color, such as blue, green, yellow, red, etc. So I kind of like the blue. And you could even change these colors further if you want, but just one of these defaults is usually fine. Done. And now you have a nice little alternating color system. Next is using functions. Just a very basic one is getting the sum. So let's say we were going to we had all these numbers. Just type in a bunch at random. And I want to know what are all of those numbers added together, the sum. So you just drag and highlight the ones that you want. And then up here, you click the drop-down arrow, sum, and then the very next one will give you the sum of all of those. And you can change this to something else, let's say 5, and it will adjust what that is. Also vertically, so a couple more random numbers. We're going to drag function sum, and it will give you the sum of that. Next is freezing. I really like this feature. So you go up to view and freeze, and what it does is I'll use the row. If you have a lot of information, let's say in rows that go all the way down to 76, it will maintain this top one, so row 1. So you can freeze rows or columns. So I pretty much always do freeze one column and one row. And now as you move up, down, left, and right, it will maintain the leftmost row and the top one. So I'm going to undo the freezing. And next talk about merge cells. So let's say you wanted this to be a big title. So you highlight what you want. Go to Format, Merge Cells, merge horizontally, and then you could say Title, and then if you wanted to bold it and center it, and maybe we'll make it a little bit bigger, but now we just have a bigger presence of the title. And another little tip is you can do the alignment and middle alignment. So see how it kind of raises up into the middle instead of on the bottom. So that's this alignment tab. And then one last thing, I just want to show you templates. So if you go to File, New, from Template, there are a lot of pre-made templates that can really save you a lot of that initial editing So to-do lists, budgets, calendars, wedding planner, roster. So I definitely recommend just starting with one of these, and then you can edit from there. So hopefully that was helpful. Google Sheets overview for beginners. Thanks.